Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. And today we're going to play another game from the 1977 Boston Red Sox after we fresh off our first victory with our new members on our team. After we had lost 4 in a row, we pulled off a great victory in the last game. So if you haven't checked that out, check out the first game against the Oakland A's. It'll say Gaylord Perry's second start. So that was a good game there. And today I figured we would play this game against Oakland also, just because we'll be facing a left-handed pitcher, so you get to see our left-handed lineup here. And it's Vida Blue, a very good pitcher there. So definitely have our work cut out for us today. So we'll see. This will be a good test for our lineup here and see if how our left-handed lineup is, and see if we need to make any tweakings there. Again, nothing is set in stone, but we kind of wanted to try a different lineup here. Like I looked at this lineup now, I may want to move George Scott up a little bit, or Evans down, or but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, or maybe even possibly put Burleson up there and bring Doyle back down against the lefty. But we'll just try this lineup and see how it goes. So all right, so the Vida Blue on the hill. He comes in with a record of 4-2, 43 innings pitched, 41 hits allowed, 14 earned runs, 9 walks, and 18 strikeouts, and has an ERA of 2.93. Has 45 stuff, 65 movement and control, and 60 control. Same numbers against right-handed batters. Probably much better against the lefties. But so Toby Harrah is going to lead it off. We left him in the leadoff spot. Moved him down against righties, but we'll see how he does here. So he'll bat lead off and play third base. Denny Doyle, the second baseman, bats second. Carlton Fisk, we moved up to the number 3 spot. Be behind the plate. Batting cleanup is your left fielder Jim Rice. Rusty Staub is the DH. Again, batting 5th. Dwight Evans, we moved up a little bit. He's the right fielder batting 6th, especially he had a great game last game, so we moved him up a little bit. The boomer George Scott, 7th position. Freddie Lynn, because he doesn't hit lefties that well, he's batting number 8. And Rick Burleson, the shortstop, bats 9th. Again, we may move Burleson up and Doyle down, but we'll see how this goes. So in the outfield, same as yesterday, Page, Armas, and Tyrone. Page and Armas above average defensively, and Page and Armas with excellent arms, 70 ratings. Tyrone average in both categories in right field. In the infield, it's going to be Gross, Piccolo, Scott, and Allen, same defense, all average defensively. And Manny Sanguillen is actually going to be behind the plate today, so he'll get a start, average arm, late in his career here. All right, so Toby Harrah leads it off. He's hitting 176 with 2 homers and 8 runs batted in. And we will swing away here. Trust his eye. So the Red Sox come in with a record of 11-16. Currently in last place in the AL East. Oakland 10-19. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle, so a good start for the Red Sox and Harrah. So leadoff single here. And we may try, we haven't tried him yet, but we'll try to see if we can get a jump here. And he's off with the pitch, and the fielder drops the ball, and Harrah is safe with a stolen base. So the throw is there, but the fielder drops the ball. So Harrah gets his 4th stolen base of the season, first as a member of the Red Sox. So Doyle with a runner in scoring position now. Doyle comes in hitting 279 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. And against the lefties, again, Blue stuff is the same. 45 stuff, 65 movement, and 60 control. And Doyle, actually, when he's ahead in the count, which he is here, 1-0, he hits 308, so we're going to have him swing away here. Doyle comes in hitting 279. I think we said that, with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. And that's going to be hit to the right side. Let's at least get the runner over. Oh, did they get it in there in time? No. That was slow in developing, and Doyle gets himself an infield single there. So that'll put runners at the corners for Carlton Fisk. And he's hitting 429 on the first pitch, so we're going to have him swing away. He comes in hitting 286 with 3 homers and 12 runs batted in. So a chance for the Red Sox to get on the board here. And that's going to be hit to the right side. This will at least get the run home. And Gross charges it and just eats it. Didn't want to have an errant throw here. Had a little trouble getting out of his glove. But they're going to credit it with a Fisk with a RBI single. The Red Sox are on the board early again. Still nobody out. Runners on first and second for Jim Rice. Rice hitting 298 with 5 homers and 18 runs batted in. We'll have him take a pitch here. Rice only a 45i. Interesting. And it's going to be on the outside corner, strike 1. Only 225 when he's behind the count, but we don't want him to get too much in the hole, so we'll have him swing away. And that's going to be a base hit past Gross. That flew right by his ear, it looked like. He's unable to get his glove up in time. As Page throws it back in quickly. So that'll load the bases with nobody out. For the Grand Orange, Rusty Staub comes in hitting 273 with 6 runs batted in. And we are going to have him 250. We'll have him take a pitch here. And it's going to be a ball 1-0. So 313 hitter heading the count. And with the bases loaded, he's 0 for 5 with an RBI. 353 hitter in the first 3 innings. So we're going to have him swing away here. And that's going to be a little dribble in front of the plate. They go home for 1. Back to first. And beats it out, but they do get the lead runner. So Staub at first on the fielder's choice. So they'll bring up Dwight Evans. We all know what he did. Well, if you watch yesterday's game, he had a bases loaded inside the park grand slam. See what he can do here with the bases loaded. We'll have him take a pitch here. And it's going to be a ball 1-0. 467 hitter. Likes to hit ahead in the count. 7 for 15. So we're going to have him swing away here. Oh, fouls one off. Actually, did he foul it off? Oh, actually, it was a wild pitch, it looks like. Sorry, it's a pass ball on Sanguillen. So the run comes home. And it's 2-0 Red Sox. So he cannot get an inside the park grand slam this time, but he could do an inside the park 3-run homer. So the count 2-1 now, still ahead in the count. And he's going to draw a walk here. Still only 1 down. Bases are reloaded for George Scott. Comes in hitting 252 with 5 homers and 23 runs batted in. Just a 200 hitter on the first pitch, so we'll have him take a pitch here. And half swing held up, no swing, so 1-0. 391 with the head in the count, 9 for 23. 3 for 7 with the bases loaded with a homer and 8 runs batted in. So we're going to have him swing away here. And he's going to hit this one up the middle. That one will, oh, makes the grab. So Armas with a great grab there as runner on third tags and scores. So Rice tags and scores. So it's going to be a 3-0 Red Sox lead. So the Red Sox are already with multiple runs here in the first, just like they did yesterday. So 2 down now for Fred Lynn. Lynn comes in hitting 266 with a homer and 5 runs batted. He's starting to come around there a bit. Against lefties, he's just 4 for 19. So we'll have him take a pitch here. Just 1 for 10 with on the first pitch. And it's going to be strike 1. And he gives this one a ride. This one's going to go shoot the gap. Off the wall. 1 run comes in. 2 runs come in. And Lynn will be himself with a 2-run triple. High off the wall. That one almost got out of there. Almost a 3-run homer for Lynn. But he'll get the triple. And Boston now leads it 5-0. So again, the Red Sox with a commanding lead here. And we're again just in the top of the first. So that shakeup of that lineup by Mr. Brodie seems to have sparked the Red Sox there. As again, they scored 8 in the last game, and now they've already scored 5 so far in this one, and the inning isn't over yet. So it brings up the number 9 hitter, Rick Burleson, so the Red Sox with a chance to bat around here. Burleson comes in hitting .259 with 6 runs batted in. Just a .167 hitter on the first pitch and with runners in scoring position, so we're going to take a pitch here. Looks like that's inside. And Mr. Brodie's going to come in here for a second. Oh, Mr. Brodie's going to go sit in the other bed behind me here. So Mr. Brodie's going to be off camera. So he's doing some stuff in the locker room there. In his office to see if he can continue this Red Sox streak here. He's going to go access the computer there. So it's going to be ball 1. So 1-0 count. And we'll swing away here. And that one's going to be up the middle. That'll knock in another run. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Burleson at second with a double. An RBI double as he knocks in Lynn. 6 runs in. Stand-up double. So the Red Sox do bat around. Hara up now. Hara got it all started with a single. Stole second base. Came around the score. So we'll have him take a pitch here. So Blue already up to 45 pitches, and he's not even out of the first yet. 6 runs have come across. We'll take another pitch. Why not? 1-1 count here. Swing away. And it's going to be grounded to third. Gross up with it over to first, and the inning is finally over. But the Red Sox score 6 times and lead it by 6 as Oakland comes up to bat. So Tiant with a nice cushion here, nice lead. Here's his picture there. Again, not showing up here. And now all of a sudden, look at this. A lot of the Red Sox players, almost all of them now, don't have pictures on them. So I'm not sure if it's a bug or what, but that's all right. As long as they score runs, I don't care what they look like. So let's see. Tiant on the mound. Tiant comes in with a record of 2-4. Although he did look, I think he looked good in his last outing. 2-4. Actually, no, he didn't look good in his last outing as they lost. 2-4. Record with 51 innings pitched, 45 hits allowed, 17 earned runs, 25 walks, and 33 strikeouts. So the defense around Tiant, pretty standard. Rice in left, Lynn in center, Evans in right. Lynn above average defensively. Rice and Evans just average there. It's kind of strange there. Rice, ironically, and Lynn with the best arms. Evans with the, I don't know about that. Maybe in 1977 he didn't have good stats, but Evans should have the best arm there, but maybe he doesn't yet on this year. His arm is only 50, but they show Lynn is having the best arm and Rice having the second best arm. Again, it might just be based on the stats from 1977, but overall, though, Evans definitely is the best defensive outfielder there. And Lynn, too. Rice should not be even really in the conversation. Anyway, so in the infield, it's going to be Hara, Burleson, Doyle, and Scott. Burleson with the best range there. Everybody else average. And Fisk behind the plate, above average. And Fisk and Scott and Lynn all Gold Glovers. To the lineup for the Oakland A's, looks pretty much the same, well, other than Sanguian, as yesterday. A little bit different order, possibly. So, Scott, second baseman, switch hitting second baseman, bats first. Tony Armas, the center fielder, bats second. Mitchell Page, the left fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup is the third baseman, Wayne Gross. Sanguian, behind the plate, bats fifth. Tyrone, the right fielder, bats sixth. Piccolo, the shortstop, bats seventh. North is the DH, batting eighth. And Dick Allen, the first baseman, bats ninth. So Tiant looks in for the sign from Fisk. As Scott comes in hitting .252 with 4 runs batted in. Tiant set, looks to the sky, twirls and delivers. Opponent's just hitting .226 against Tiant, but Scott will get himself a base hit. So runner on first and nobody out for Tony Armas. Armas comes in hitting .230 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. Pitch around him. And it's going to try to steal, and Fisk pegs him out. So Fisk gets Scott trying to steal. Fisk is 13 for 28% in throwing runners out, so almost 50%. He's having a great year so far. So the count 0-1 on Armas. And that's going to be drop in for a base hit in front of Rice. So Armas on with a 1-out single. So that brings up Mitchell Page, hitting .324 with 3 homers and 16 runs batted in. Scott holding on Armas. Armas not much of a threat to steal. We'll throw over to first, huh? And he's back safely. Here's the pitch to Page, and he gets him. Gets him on the 2-2 count. As he watches that one go by for strike 3. So 2 down now with the runner at first for Wayne Gross. Comes in hitting .255 with 4 homers and 24 runs batted in. And he's got a good eye. And he strikes him out. So Tiant gets 2 Ks in the inning. And after 1 full, it's Boston 6 and Oakland nothing. So Doyle, Fisk, and Rice up against Blue. Doyle 1 for 1 on the day. And this one's going to be hit up the middle. Piccolo with it. Near the second base bag. Throws Doyle out for out number 1. So Fisk up now. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. And he'll draw the 1-out walk. So that brings up Jim Rice, also 1 for 1.
Strike 3, you're out.
And he strikes out on the 1-2 count. So 2 outs now. Brings up Rusty Staub. RBI ground fielder's choice. Reached on the fielder's choice last time up. And that's going to be a base hit past the dive of Allen. Let's see. Fisk is an average runner. Tyrone has a normal arm. Who do we got coming up here? Evans? Yeah, we'll hold him. Doesn't really help us. Can only hurt us. So Fisk holds at second. So that brings up Dwight Evans, who walked his first time up. Take a pitch here. That's going to be inside for ball 1. I'll take another one. It's going to be outside. as Evans holds up. So 2-0 the count. Alright, we'll swing away now. 2-0 count. And this one's Allen gives chase and makes a great running catch right near the Oakland A's dugout. And takes a step into the dugout as the side is retired. So Red Sox do not score in the second. And after 1.5, it's still 6-0 Boston. So Tiant will face Sanguillen, Tyrone, and Piccolo. Sanguillen hitting .340 on the season with a homer and 9 runs batted in, so off to a great start at the plate. Pitch around him. And that's going to be hit to the opposite field. Evans charges and makes the catch. Nice hustle there by Evans. There's one gone in the Oakland second. So it brings up Jim Tyrone. Tyrone also hitting over 300 at .315 with 4 homers and 18 runs batted in. And we'll pitch around him. He only has a 45 eye, and this one's going to be a little nubber. And Scott catches it in the first base coaching box. As the first base coach has to get scramble out of the way. So 2 quick outs in the Oakland second. Brings up the shortstop Rob Piccolo. Hitting just .225 with 7 runs batted in. Pitch around him too. Little number. Tiant picks it up just off the mound. Fires over to Scott. And Oakland goes 1-2-3 in the second. So after 2 full, it's Boston 6 and Oakland nothing. Scott up now. He drove in a run on a, I think it was a field, I think it was a ground out. Actually, no, I think it was a fly ball, actually. Sack fly. So we'll have him take a pitch here. Yeah, sacrifice fly. So 1-0 count. 3-2 pitch and gets him. Change up for strike 3. So lit up now. And 1-for-1 with a couple of RBIs. 2-run triple, actually that's right. Just missed the home run. So 0-1 the count. And strikes him out on the 2-2 pitch. So 2 outs in the Red Sox third. Brings up number 9 hitter Burleson. And we'll have him swing away. Try to get a bit more sample size there maybe of that first pitch. So he's going to hit one in the center. And Armas charges it and makes the running catch. So after 2.5, Boston 6 and Oakland nothing. Tiant's given up just 2 hits so far. So North will lead it off, the number 8 hitter, and the DH today. Comes in hitting .196 with a homer and 7 runs batted in. 3-2 pitch. Hit the hair. Moves to his left. Charges it. Throws over to Scott for out number 1. Number 9 hitter Dick Allen up now. Hitting just .191 with a homer and 4 runs batted in. And he'll draw the 1-out walk on the 3-2 pitch. Allen not a threat to steal. Top of the order, Scott up now, 1-for-1. He's also thrown out trying to steal by Fisk. Scott holding Allen on. And it looks like it's going to be a wild, pass ball charge to Fisk. Looks more like a wild pitch, but Fisk gets crossed up there. So Fisk is going to go visit Tiant on the mound. As he looks like he got crossed up there. So Allen moves into scoring position now with 1 down. 1-2 pitch to Scott. And that's going to be a base hit to left. You're going to hold Allen at third. Down by 6. So runners at the corners. Red Sox are going to play back for 2. We'll go double play depth here. Outfield normal. Actually, we're going to go... I'm going to try something here. I'm going to shift to the left. Alright, so outfield's going to be shift to the left. And we're going to pitch around here. And he hits it to the left, but the stadium is not going to hold this one. I'll do all the shifting you want there. As Tony Armas hits his 3rd home run of the season, a 3-run blast. And Oakland has halved the lead now, 6-3. Fans go crazy on that one, so you can do all the shifting you want there. So 6-3 Boston lead now. Tiant not happy with himself there. Brings up Mitchell Page, 0 for 1. And that's going to be hit to Doyle. Cannot get his glove on it. So Page will have himself a single as Fisk goes out to talk to Tiant. Zimmer comes out and joins the conversation. A lot of listening by Tiant, a lot of nodding his head as Zimmer's talking. Goes back behind the plate. Zimmer goes back to the dugout. Fisk behind the plate. Tiant throws over to first. Page back safely. So it brings up Wayne Gross. He's 0 for 1 today. And, oh! So Page off with the pitch there as Doyle cannot handle that one. Goes into the outfield. And that's going to be an error on... Looks like Fisk they're going to credit the error to on that one on the throw. So the Gold Glover Fisk gets a pass ball and now an error on the throw allowing Mitchell Page to get to third. So now a deep fly ball will score the runner. So Tiant looks in for the sign from Fisk. Looks at the runner Page. Pitch to Gross. And it's a little pop-up in the infield. Burleson gives charge there and makes the catch for out number 2. So Sanguian up now, 0 for 1. Tiant's going to be careful with him. And he's going to hit this one up the middle. That'll score Page with the 4th Oakland run. And Oakland has made this a ball game. Oakland now down by just 2 as they've plated 4 so far here in the 3rd. Tiant over to first. Sanguian easily back. Jim Tyrone up now, 0 for 1.
Strike 3.
And strikes him out. But not before Oakland plates 4 runs. Highlighted by the 3-run blast by Tony Armas, his 3rd home run of the season. The Red Sox lead is now just 2. Red Sox will have the top of the order, Hara, Doyle, and Fisk up against Blue. So Hara will take a pitch here. And change it for a strike. 1-2 pitch. Hit to the opposite field. And it's going to fall in front of Tyrone there. Cannot quite get to it. So Hara on with a single. And we're going to try to steal again. Maybe we're not. Do we want to steal? Yeah, we'll just take a pitch here. We'll take a... See if we can get a favorable count here. Nope, strike ball. So Doyle up now. And he's going to hit one to the left. Page is under it, makes the catch. So that brings up Fisk. I think we might try a steal here. So, and pitch out. Hara decides to hold. Alright, we'll just swing away there so they think we might be around. Let's try it again. So 1-1 the count. He didn't get a good jump there. So we'll have him swing away. And that's going to be a ground ball. The second for 1. Back to first. And Fisk beats it out. So they get the lead runner there. So it pays off trying to keep Hara close there. As Hara's unable to get the jump. So 2 outs now with Fisk at first on the field. His choice brings up Jim Rice. Rice 1 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be hit a long way and out of here. That's going to be at least 12 to 14 rows up, way back there. And Rice hits a 2-run bomb to left. His 6th of the season. And the Red Sox are now up 8 to 4. So they get 2 of the runs back so far. .358 home run there. Let's look at that again. Way back there. Almost an upper deck shot there. As Fisk waits for him to greets him there. High fives him. Goes back to the dugout. Alright. So Legrand around. See if he can follow it up here. He's 1 for 2 so far. And he draws the walk. Look at they pitched around him. So he takes a walks on 4 pitches. Dwight Evans comes to the plate. Evans 0 for 1 so far on the day. Let's have him swing here. 1-2 pitch. And strikes him out to end the inning. The Red Sox get 2 of the 4 runs back on a 2-run blast by Rice. Almost an upper deck shot. And the Red Sox lead is 8 to 4 over the Oakland Athletics. So Tiant now with a 4-run lead. He'll face Piccolo, North, and Allen, bottom third of the Oakland order. Piccolo 0 for 1. Hits this one to the opposite field. Evans ranges to his right and makes this put out for out number 1. So Bill North 0 for 1. First pitch is going to be lined past the dive of Scott into right field. Evans gets it back into Doyle. So North has himself a single. Throw over to first. North back safely. So Dick Allen up with a 1 out and 1 on. He walked his first time up. And liner to Doyle. Reels it in. Route number 2. North back safely. Top of the order, Scott. He's having a good day so far. 2 for 2. And this one hit to Burleson. Takes it to the bag himself. And nothing doing for Oakland in the 4th. So after 4 full, it's Boston doubling up on Oakland 8 to 4. Red Sox will have Scott, Lynn, and Burleson in the bottom third of the order. Scott had himself a sacrifice fly. So he's 0 for 1 with an RBI. Toes the rubber. Kicks and delivers. For a strike, 0-1 in the count. Oh, when he gets hit by a pitch. As Norris loses control of the curveball there. So Rice is on. Scott is on to lead off the 5th here. Brings up Fred Lynn. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI triple. A 2-run triple. .3-2 count, and he'll draw the walk. Fastball inside. So first 2 runners on for the Red Sox. Brings up Rick Burleson. Burleson 1 for 2 with an RBI. 2-1 pitch. Hit to the right. Allen takes it to the bag himself. This will move up the runners. Same. So as good as a sacrifice there. So runners on second and third with one down now for Hara. Hara with a chance to get himself his first RBIs as a member of the Red Sox. 2 for 3 today so far. Also has a stolen base. And he's going to be walked intentionally. So it's going to load the bases for Denny Doyle. They want the lefty on lefty matchup here. I'm going to have Doyle take a pitch here. Strike 1 at the knees. 1-1 pitch. Piccolo has it. Decides against firing to first. Firing home. Didn't think he could get him. Instead fires to first to retire Doyle. So Doyle has himself an RBI single on the fielder's choice. The Red Sox now lead at 9-4. Oh, actually, hold on here. It looks like, let's replay that. It looks like Doyle beat it out. Yes. Piccolo had an issue getting out of his glove, but they're going to credit him with a RBI single. So still only one down. Brings up Fisk with the bases loaded. Fisk is first time up this season with the bases loaded. And that's going to be dropping there for a base hit. 1 run comes in. They go station to station. So the Red Sox now with double digits, 10-4, and Fisk's RBI single. So Jim Rice with the bases loaded. Let's see what he's done. He's 1 for 3 so far, with 3 runs batted in. And he strikes him out on the fastball. On the 2-2 count. So 2 outs now for Rusty Staub with a chance to knock in some runs. Staub is hitless with the bases loaded, 0 for 6. I'll take a pitch here. Inside for ball 1. I'm going to take one more. That's also inside. 2-0 count now. 353 hitter all ahead in the count, so we're going to have him swing away on the hitter's count here. And that's going to be up the middle. That's going to... Oh, a great diving catch by Armas. That one definitely saved probably 2 runs there. But the Red Sox are able to tack on 2, so the 4 runs that Oakland has scored, the Red Sox have answered in the next 2 innings. And it's back to a 6-run lead, 10-4. Definitely 10-4. Good buddy on that one. So Tiant now with a 6-run lead halfway through the game. It's going to be Armas, Page, and Gross up against Tiant here. Tiant up to 66 pitches through 4. So a little high pitch count, but not too bad. See if we can have a quick inning here. So the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. So Armas with his 3rd hit of the day. Perfect 3 for 3. With 3 runs batted in. And a 3-run blast to put Oakland on the board in the 3rd. So we're going to throw to first here. Armas is back safely. So Page up now, 1 for 2. This one's a hit to Evans. Looks like he has it sized up, makes the catch. So 1 down now. Brings up Gross, looking for his first hit of the day. One-two pitch, and strikes him out. So Tiant with his 4th K of the day. Brings up Manny Sanguian. 1 for 2 with an RBI. Little number on the inside pitch. Doyle has it over to first. And that does it for Oakland in the bottom of the 5th. So after 5 full, it's Red Sox 10 and the Athletics 4. Evans will lead it off. Evans still in search of his first hit today. Mike Norris in the pitch now. Just noticed that. For his second inning of relief. I've been paying attention there, so he's the one that gave up the 2-run bomb to Rice. So my bad on that one. So after that home run now, he's got to pitch 7 1/3 innings, 7 hits allowed, 7 earned runs, 7 walks, and 5 strikeouts with the area of 8.59. So his woes continue today. So 1-0 count on Evans. Swing away now. And strikes him out on the inside corner. Actually, that might have been inside as he swung at that pitch. That was off the plate. So Scott up now. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly. Three-two pitch. And strikes him out. Swinging strikeout there. So 2 quick outs in the Red Sox 6th. Brings up Freddie Lynn. And 1 for 2 with a couple of runs batted in. 0-1 pitch. Hit to right. Tyrone comes in and makes the catch. So out there, 5.5. Red Sox with a commanding 10-4 lead. Tiant up to 80 pitches now, so he had a 14 pitch. I think it was 14 pitch. Last inning. Looks like he's okay here. Tyrone leads it off. Tyrone 0 for 2. And that's going to, it gets his first hit of the day, a single up the middle. So Oakland has their lead runner on here. Scott holding him on. Piccolo up now. Piccolo 0 for 2. And hit to Burleson over to draw for 1, back to first. And Piccolo is doubled up. So Northup now with the bases empty. North 1 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a liner to Scott. Lunges and makes the catch to retire the side. So after a 6 full, Oakland trails by 6. Number 9 hitter Burleson up now. 1 for 3 with an RBI. 2-1 pitch. And that one is crushed. And Page makes a great catch up against the wall. Burleson just short on that one as he was upset, but he tips his cap to Page there. Nice fine catch by Page over there against the left field wall. So 1 down in the Red Sox 7th. Brings up top of the order Hera. Hera having a good day today, 2 for 3 with a stolen base. 0-2 pitch. Smash to left. So Hera's going to have his 3rd hit of the day. So definitely his best performance since putting on a Red Sox uniform. And we're going to try to steal again. Why not here, huh? See if he gets a jump. He's off with the pitch. And Hera is nailed. So Sanguillen nails him. So Sanguillen 10 for 27 to would-be base stealers. Has thrown out 10 of 27 would-be base stealers. So the base is empty now with 2 down for Doyle. 1-2 pitch. To the middle. Armas comes in, makes the catch. So 7th inning stretch time here in Oakland. As the organist is playing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. As the home fans rise to their feet. So it'll be Allen, Scott, and Armas. Everybody gets on Page for Oakland Athletics. Tiant, 91 pitches. Just had an 11 pitch 6 there, so that helped him out a lot. This is likely to be his last inning here. So Allen's officially 0 for 1. And he draws his second walk, I believe his second walk of the day. So that brings up Scott. 2 for 3. Red Sox playing back for 2. That's going to be smashed up the line. Scott makes the catch in back of the bag. Armas has to dive back quickly. So nice catch by Scott. So Tony Armas up now. Armas having a perfect day, 3 for 3 with 3 runs batted in. He had a 3-run blast back in the third. And oh, Evans with a great diving catch. So there's some defense there. So Evans is telling you, give me an average rating and I'll show you what I can do. So Evans with a fabulous catch there. Yeah, it's definitely better than 55. That's at least a 65 there. And Arms should probably be closer to 60, I would imagine, at least. So he tells the guys who did the ratings to take that. Allen has to get himself back to first in a hurry as Evans, as he was already around second base on that one. So 2 outs now for Mitchell Page. 1 for 3 on the day. Tiant lines and delivers. Ground ball to Scott. Great nice dive and stop. Flips over to Tiant. And that's going to be it for Oakland in the 7th. So we head to the 8th. The Red Sox still up by 6. Fisk will lead it off. Norris out there for his 4th inning of work. Fourth full inning of work. Fisk 2 for 3 with a couple RBIs. A 3-1 pitch. He'll draw the walk. 3 walks led up by Norris now. So that brings up Jim Rice. Jim Rice hit a 2-run blast back in the 5th. His 6th home run of the season. Oh, and Norris hits him. I wonder if that was a message there. As the dugouts. Looks like he just got nicked. So it looks like it wasn't a direct hit, but Red Sox up on the top step there, ready to charge the field there. Rice thought he was hit on purpose there, but Rice shakes it off and gets the first, but didn't look too happy on that one. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, see if we could have a possible brawl here. So Jim Umbarger comes out now. He comes on to relieve Keogh. I think it was Keogh. Umbarger comes in with he's a lefty. Pitches 4 2/3 innings. No record so far. 3 hits, all of them earned. Three hits with 3 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. ERA at 5.79. So the Oakland bullpen has been hit hard so far early this season. At least the bullpen that we've seen. So Legrand Orange Staub up now, 1 for 3 on the day. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Lefty on lefty here. And he's going to hit one in the second. This could be 2. And they turn 2. 4-6-3 double play there. Fisk will move to third now with 2 down. For Evans. Evans in search of his first hit of the day. He's 0 for 3. Take a pitch here. So 0-1 count. In there with a fastball. And this one's hit the center. Oh, and a great diving catch by Armas to retire the side. So we'll head to the home half of the 8th with the Red Sox still up by 6. Tiant's 109 pitches. Looks like he's okay. We're going to get somebody up in the bullpen just in case. So we're going to put up, again, not a safe situation, but might be close enough to put up Gossage. We're gonna pitch last thing. We're gonna get Campbell. We'll get Campbell get some work here. So Bill Campbell's gonna start warming up. So Tiant back out there for his 8th inning of work. He'll face Gross, Sanguine, and Tyrone. Gross hitless on the day. Pitch to Gross. Hits it out to right. Evans comes in, makes the catch for out number 1. Manny Sanguine 1 for 3 with an RBI. And this is going to be hit to Evans. This time Evans has to go back. Makes the catch. Oh, it's going to fall in. Don't know what he was saying. It's like he misjudged that one. Maybe his rating was justified. Looks like he went too far on that one and it fell in front of him. So Sanguine's got to be in with a 1-out triple. So Tyrone up now. Tyrone 1 for 3 on the day. And this should get the run home. Red Sox trading out for a run there. It's a 10-5 game now. So Piccolo's up now. Piccolo and Ofer on the day. And strikes him out. Oakland gets 1 back, and after 8 full, Red Sox a little closer now. Oakland a little closer now, 10-5. And we're going to let Rich Gossage come in. So we're going to sit Campbell down. And we're going to let you guys see Gossage here. Even though it's a non-save situation. Can get some work here. He pitched once since he's come over, so we got to get him some work. Haven't really had a save situation. It's either been a blowout or we've been behind. So this is not really a blowout, but it's got to get him some work here. So it'll be Scott, Lynn, and Burleson, bottom third of the Red Sox order. Scott 0 for 2 with an RBI. Umberger back out there again. He'll take a pitch here. And inside for ball 1. And I'm hit it straight up back up the middle. Piccolo with it, back near the bag. Throws over to Allen at first. And we have 1 gone in the Red Sox 9th. Fred Lynn up now, 1 for 3 with a 3-run triple. With a 2-run triple. And we'll have a swing away here. 3-2 pitch. Hit Piccolo. Put it over to first. 2 up and 2 down. And Rick Burleson. 0-1 pitch. Hits one deep. He makes a bid for it this time. And this time Burleson hits it out. So Burleson was very upset by the catch Page made up against the wall. This time hits a no-doubter for his first home run of the season. So take that, Mitchell Page, says Rick Burleson. So let's watch that one again. Oh, we can't do it now. Obviously we can't right here. Let's try this again. Oh, can we do it? Replay. Oh, let's replay pitch by pitch. Boom. Let's see how far this one went. That's into the bullpen there. Looks like the visitors' bullpen. As Gossage makes the catch. He says thank you very much as he's about to come in. So that almost hit Gossage. He had to catch it in defense there. So Hera up now. Hera 3 for 4 on the day, having a fine day. 3-2 pitch on Hera. Draws the walk. So Umberger shaking up on that one. Couldn't believe Burleson hit a home run off of him. Danny Doyle. Allen holding him on. And strikes him out. Takes Doyle out. So the Red Sox increase the lead now 11-5. And Tiant is going to be out there up to 100. He's tired. So we're going to bring... Gossage is ready and he's coming in. So Gossage with his first appearance on camera here. So newly acquired Rich Gossage comes in. Gossage with a record of 1-1 on the season with 9 third innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, and 11 strikeouts in those 9 innings. So he's going to get you a lot of Ks, 2.89 ERA. So last year he was 9-17 with a save. So I think he might have actually, yeah, he was actually in the starting rotation, I think, somewhat for Pittsburgh, or whoever he played with the year before. Can't remember. Might have been Pittsburgh. So opponents, let's see here. Let's see what they're hitting off of him. So career versus lefties, lefties are just hitting .222 against him. So some great numbers there. The new Red Sox closer. He'll face North, Allen, and Scott. So we're going to pitch right to him here. North 1 for 3 on the day. And stays up. Yeah, we'll stay up. Flynn will make a nice running catch there. So North gave that one a ride. Dick Allen up now. Officially 0 for 1. I think he's walked like at least twice, maybe 3 times. And that's going to be popped up. Scott is there and makes the catch for out number 2. So Rodney Scott, 2 for 4. Gossage fires and delivers. Ground ball to Burleson, up with it. And Gossage has himself a 1-2-3 inning. And the Red Sox defeat the Oakland Athletics convincingly once again. This time 11-5. Tiant gets the win. So let's check out the pitching here first, as we usually do. So Tiant gets the win, now 3-4. Battle today, didn't have his best stuff, but manages to pitch just well enough. 8 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Allowed 1 home run, the 3-run blast to Tony Armas. Gossage came in to pitch a 1-2-3 ninth. Non-save situation. Vida Blue gets the loss. He was roughed up pretty bad. Didn't even make it through 4. 3 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. So definitely not the pitcher's duel we thought it might be. Mike Norris, 3 1/3 innings in relief. 3 hit, not Keogh, but Norris. I don't know, I get them mixed up. 3 hits allowed, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. Umberger came in to pitch 2 innings, allowing one run and 1 hit, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. And that was a home run to Rick Burleson, of all people. Alright, so let's go back and check up the box scores here. So for the Red Sox, all their new acquisitions were able to play today, except for Perry. But Harrow had a fine day. He was 3 for 4, average almost up to the Mendoza line. 3 for 4 with an run scored. Let's check it out here. I think it shows what he does with the Red Sox. So yeah, he's 261 so far as a Red Sox, with an on-base percentage of nice on-base percentage of 414. So still adjusting to playing third base there for the Red Sox, as he has committed a couple errors. He did have a stolen base today too, which was good, his 4th of the season, but was also caught stealing for the 2nd time. So he's 4 for 6 in stolen base attempt, 1 for 2 as a member of the Red Sox. I think 1 for 2 as a member of the Red Sox. Let's see here. Doyle was 2 for 6 with an RBI. Fisk 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 2 runs batted in. Also walked twice. Rice was 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer. Staub 1 for 4 with a run scored. Also walked once. Evans 0 for 4 with a run scored. Also walked once. George Scott hitless 0 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. Freddie Lynn 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored and 2 runs batted in. Also walked once. And Rick Burleson with a solo home run. He was 2 for 5 with 2 runs batted in and a run scored. So Burleson hit his first home run of the year in the 9th off Umberger. And Jim Rice with a 2-run blast off of Blue in the 4th. So for the Oakland Athletics, Rodney Scott 2 for 5 with a run scored. Tony Armas had a fine day, 3 for 4 with a 3-run homer. And the Red Sox, Dick Allen actually was the only guy to walk. He walked twice against Tiant. Let's see here. Mitchell Page 1 for 4 with a run scored. Wayne Gross was 0 for 4. Sanguian was 2 for 4 with a solo home run. Oh no, he didn't hit a solo home run. 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Tyrone 1 for 4 with an RBI. Piccolo hitless on the day 0 for 4. North 1 for 4. Allen 0 for 2 with a couple of walks and a run scored. So let's look at the summary here. So Colin Fisk made an impact with an 11-5 win over Oakland. Fisk, who won the Rookie of the Year award in 1972, went 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 walks, while scoring twice and driving in 2. Tiant picked up the win with 8 innings of work, allowing 4 earned runs on 10 hits while walking 2 and striking out 5. So improving to 3 and 4. Athletics fall to 10 and 20 and continue to sputter in the early going. So with the win, the Red Sox are 12 and 16 now. They've won 2 in a row. So Rice was on pace for 116 RBIs this season. Chirped in with Boston with a 2-run home run in the top of the 4th. For the game, Rice was had 2 hits and 4 at-bats with a home run, a single, and 2 runs scored and 2 runs batted in. So I'm a bit of a clubhouse prankster, said Rice, but it's all business when we're on the field. I don't know about that. I don't think he was much of a prankster. But anyway, he could have been. So, alright, so the Red Sox improved to 12 and 16. Guess we can check out the game log quickly. As you'd like to see that. Play of the game, Carlton Fisk. So here's your game log. Oh, this is going to be a long one. For some reason I thought this was going to be the box score. I mean the score sheet. Well, let's see if we can get the score sheet here. That's the game log. I don't see the score sheet. What's that? I don't like that. 3D view. Webcast view. Oh, nope. Alright. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, I'll go back to that. So, alright. So that is it. Thank you for joining me. And let's see what the next game is going to be. So Rich Gossage makes his on-camera debut for the Red Sox. Stremski's still out. Red Sox got themselves, so they tied with Milwaukee for last place now. Finished today. Let's see what happens here after the game. Oh, personal message. Let's check this out. So, where's the... Oh, let's check the personal message here. From Bernie Carbo. Uh-oh. Carbo's... What does Carbo want? Carbo's getting upset about my role in this team. Give me respect I deserve. I'm part of the starting lineup, and I'll expect you to play me that way. Uh-oh. So Carbo getting upset here. Very unhappy. I'd like to keep him, but I guess I should play him at least a little bit more. But maybe we'll give him a start at right field just to quiet him down here. See if that appeases him for a little bit. He wants the starting lineup. I don't know about that. All right, maybe we'll give him a start next game. Let's see what who we up against now. So we don't have a game today, so let's finish the games today. So we get into the series against Seattle at Seattle. I think we'll start him on the next game. Make him a little happier here. I think everybody else is pretty satisfied. So let's check out our standings again. Oh, so Milwaukee won, so we're actually back in last place. Even though we've won 2. So most of the American League East has been pretty successful, while the West has lost some games here. So we get the Royals on top by 2, Baltimore on top, tied with the Yankees for first, Cleveland 2.5. So we got some climbing to do here. Not too far behind. Expos only 8-20. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh lead it there. Houston with a 2-game lead over Cincinnati. Alright, so that's it. So thank you for joining me when we start a series with the Seattle, who is the worst team in the American League. So hopefully we can beat up on them. I think we lost 2 out of 3 against them last time, so we'll see if we can right that ship there. So thank you for joining me. And we'll see you in the next 1977 Red Sox video. Using Out of the Park Baseball season. Managed and GM by Mr. Brodie. Bye-bye now.